Tigard-Tualatin School Board Member Extraordinaire, and giving recognition for Representative Doherty.
I'm back. Thank you all for your patience, and thank you, Representative. Margaret Doherty is an Oregon original, and after over a decade of service as Tigard's voice in the state legislature, she's finally getting the retirement she has earned. Margaret is one of those rare politicians who will tell you exactly what she thinks, which I can say from experience is a tremendous source of stress for her staff, but it also speaks to her integrity. In fact, hanging in her office, she had a sign that read Irish diplomacy, the ability to tell someone to go to hell and have them look forward to the trip. It was a skill that she honed after many years as a teacher and a union negotiator. Margaret's also one of those legislators with genuine friendships on both sides of the aisle. But more than that, she was friends with the staff, and not just the staff that worked for her, but the nonpartisan administrators and clerks. And I think that really speaks to her character, because you can tell a lot about an elected official by how they treat the staff. Margaret wrote cards on our birthdays, when folks earned degrees, when they had children or got married. And my legislative assistant friends used to always say, "You're so lucky you get to work for Margaret." And it wasn't just because she brought us baked goods almost every week in the Capitol. Of course, if you know Margaret, you know that her greatest weakness is her ruthless, cold-blooded ambition. I'm just kidding. In fact, I remember one time Margaret was asked if she was interested in running for higher office, and her response was, I quote, "I would rather have my gums scraped without Novocaine." In all seriousness, though, Oregon is a better place because of Margaret Doherty, and there's a long list of important bills that have her name on it that have made regular people's lives better. But there are two accomplishments that I would be remiss not to mention. The first isn't a bill, but it briefly put her in the national spotlight for all the right reasons. As chair of the House Education Committee, Margaret was presiding when one of Senator Wagner's bills on Holocaust education was being considered. When delusional Holocaust deniers took the stand and began spouting dangerous lies, Margaret flat out shut them down. And I was so incredibly proud to have her representing me when she did. As a legislator, Margaret's greatest legacy, though, will be her school nutrition bills. Thanks to her work on breakfast after the bell, expanded eligibility, and several other wonky bills, Oregon enjoyed an unprecedented expansion of school nutrition, making us the #1 state in the country for feeding children. And the bottom line is hundreds of thousands of children in Oregon are able to learn with full bellies because a retired teacher decided to spend a decade of her retirement fighting for kids. Margaret, for all you've done for Oregon, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Thank you so very much. And you've got all my secrets, like my Irish diplomacy. But other than feeding kids, I think the one thing, and this was two things I learned from my parents. One was my dad was in the military, but started out as an apprentice seaman and ended up as a lieutenant commander. And he said, no matter if it's an apprentice seaman or an admiral, you treat them the same. And number two is take your job seriously, but not yourself. And those are words to live by. So thank you very much, WashCo Dems. Thank you, Ben, and thank you all that have served in the legislature. Thank you.